Hello Flosstube, my name is Sarah and my channel is Handmade by Sarah W. and this is Flosstube number 35. Thank you for joining me today and taking a little time to have some stitchy chat with me. I am not in my normal filming spot because I am in my stitching spot. I normally film upstairs in my sewing room and I have a broken ankle right now, so I can't get up the stairs. So I'm just filming down here for now and we're just making the best of it. So thank you for being here today. I've got some really exciting things to show you. I cannot believe that I'm about to say that I have no whips to show because I have 6 stitch finishes. I have stitched so much because I can't walk. So I'm literally stuck here. I kind of alternate between here and the chair next to me. I go back and forth and I can't do anything. So I'm literally just stitching so much. Stitching has gotten me through. When I was in a lot of pain, I would do that just to take my mind off of it because all I could do was think about it. I would just lay here and just like wallow in the pain and cry, and I thought, let me do something that can take my mind off of it. So stitching got me through that. Now I'm not in that horrific pain anymore, but it's awful having to just not be able to move. I understand it could be a lot worse, and I'm sure, you know, I'm trying not to compare like my tragedy to others because it is tragic to me, and not being able to walk has been difficult. So I have been stitching so much. I'm so excited to show you everything I've finished. So I have 6 things that I have finished stitching. The bad thing about not being able to get upstairs is I can't really fully finish things right now. So as soon as I'm able to get up there, I mean, I cannot wait to fully finish so many things. Not to mention, I had just bought all these frames for several things that needed framed. I got so lucky. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I just happened upon this aisle that had all these frames just hanging on like hooks on the wall. And I started looking at them. I was like, wait a minute, these are custom cut frames, and they had price tags on each of them. They were like over $100, beautiful frames. Well, lucky for me, I had a list of measurements in my purse and a measuring tape. So I'm like measuring, oh, this will work for this will work for this. I think I walked out of there with probably 5 or 6 frames. I don't know, but they were like, they had prices on them over $100 each. And I didn't pay more than like 20 something for each one. Like, it was insane, the price difference. So I can't wait to fully finish a lot of things. Not to mention I had ordered some other frames. Like, I just have so many things waiting on me up there to finish. So when I can get up there, it'll be waiting on me. In the meantime, I've been doing a lot of stitching. So let's get into it. So I have 6 things that I have finished stitching. 2 of them you have seen before on this channel. 4 of them were new starts. So get ready. I have a lot to show. I'm super excited. So the first 2 I'm going to show you are Christmas stitches. I'm not like super in the Christmas mood yet. I'm still full on fall. Like, I'm really enjoying stitching fall things. However, well, I'll tell you the story behind both of these Christmas stitches and why I started them when I did. So the first one that I stitched is Wee Santa by Heart and Hand. And so the story behind this is my friend Sarah and I, she is on here on YouTube as Sarah Stitchery, and she is Stitchy Sarah Reads on Instagram. So when I refer to my friend Sarah, that's who I'm talking about. So she and I had bought this chart at the same time, and we had planned to stitch it together at some point this year. Well, she was going to a retreat. She went to the Chantel's 141 retreat, and I was not going to that, but some of the friends that she was going with wanted to stitch it too. So she decided to go ahead and get it started. And I mean, obviously I had already bought it, and I was like, yeah, I'll jump in with y'all and we can start it now. So I did get this stitched, and I used a, you know, I don't have my board again, so I am going to use, let me just use a bag to hold this up on. Okay, so here is my stitch finish of the Wee Santa for 2024. I did last year's Wee Santa. Actually, I think there might be, yeah, there's a picture of him on here. Super cute. And so this is this year's. Now I stitched mine with all of the DMC. It is charted, let me see. Okay, it is charted in Classic Colorworks and DMC. So I used all DMC colors, and I didn't substitute anything. And I used one strand of floss, and I did this on an 18 count fabric. It's a Picture This Plus in the color Shale. So cute. He's such a cute little guy. And I just love that little snowman in the red and white striped socks. Like, I just love it. Love it, love it. I really liked last year's because he had this blue coat, and there was like a lot of pink in the chart too. I just thought that was so pretty. And love his striped socks too. Okay, so that was my first Christmas stitch. The next one happened just randomly. I was talking to my friend Paula. We were just, you know, talking about cross stitch and things. Anyway, somehow in the conversation, sorry, let me grab a drink. It came, somehow in the conversation, I ended up on Fat Quarter Shop's website, and I found their, I think it was for this year, the 2024, they do like a Christmas stitch along. And I think it was a mystery stitch along. I had done the one the year before, and I had done that with Carrie, Tiger Lily Designs. She had sent me, kitted it all up for me, like fabric, floss, everything. And so I still had some of that floss left over. So I decided to use that on this year's Fat Quarter Shop stitch, and it's called the Star of Wonder, and it's a free chart. I think it was a mystery stitch, and if it was, all of the parts are out. So, because I think they do that earlier in the year, I just hadn't seen it. It just was not on my radar. So when I saw it, I thought it was really pretty, and it's a red, a pink, a dark green, a light green. And I thought back to those flosses that she had sent me last year, and I thought those are perfect for this. So here is my finish. Excuse me. And this is done with one strand. It is on an 18 count Fiber on a Whim Cream and Sugar. And the flosses are Moselle silk. So, you know, that's kind of a situation where it's like the color comes out and, sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. You might not necessarily find that same color again. So basically it's a dark green, a light green, a red, and a pink. So that is my finish of that. And I love it. Excuse me. Okay. Now, all right, so those are my two Christmas ones. The rest are fall. So last time, I think I had started this one. Yes, I had. Autumn Leaf by Textilly. Her name is Laura, and she has less than 10 charts out now, I think. But it's maybe like 7 or 8 or 9. This was part of her new releases. Sorry if it's a little glary from that light. And it's called Autumn Leaf. And so I was stitching this last time, and I had shown you that I was using that beautiful Pirate and Robin floss. That's so cool and variegated. And here is my finish. So I got it fully stitched. So cute. And I did this on a 20 count, I believe. Yes, fiber on a whim in the color Cocoa. I love this chocolatey color. It's so pretty. Okay, next up, I got the sweetest package from my friend Sarah. I love fall. I love Thanksgiving. I love Halloween. I love everything about fall. But I love Thanksgiving. It is like my favorite. I mean, I love Christmas, don't get me wrong, but that's a whole nother beast. Like, I love just the food, the family, you know, of Thanksgiving. I love it. And I love turkeys. She sent me this turkey bag. How cute is this, for one thing? And she also sent me this chart. It's called Flirting Turkeys. It's by Miss Prim. Now, what she didn't know was that I had seen this chart last year. Let's see, it looks like it came out in 2022. Well, I saw it last year and I was dying over it. I sent it to my sister. I was like, I'm gonna have to stitch this. This is so cute. I love it. I've never, ever told Sarah that. She had no idea, but she got it for me, kitted it up, like sent me the floss. Oh, she even sent me things to fully finish it, like this sweet fabric. How cute is that? And let me see, is it? She sent me a chenille trim too. I think it's in this bag. Oh yeah, right here. So pretty. So let me show you my stitch. So I started and finished this. How cute is that? They are so adorable. Now, I did this on a, hold on, I wrote it down. It's a cream and sugar. What did I use? 18? No, 6. No, I'm lying. It's not cream and sugar. 16 count Picture This Plus Fog. Those are very similar to me. Excuse me. I don't know what is going on. Okay. So you couldn't really see the white stems of the mushrooms. So I did backstitch around those just to kind of make them stand out a little bit more. But this is going to be so cute. There's the color of the trim. So pretty. I love it so much. Thank you, Sarah. And that is going to go so cute with the rest of my turkey stitches. I love turkey stitches. Okay, next I have, let's see. Okay, 2 more. Oh, and you know what? I don't know if I mentioned, but the name of this is Star of Wonder, and I'll link it down below if you're interested. It's a free chart. Okay, next up, my mom had gotten me this chart and fabric. It's by Jardin Prive, I think is how you say it. Quaker de Halloween. So I've been having this in my bag, wanting to start it for a while. A friend of mine, her name's Kara, she is on Instagram as Pink Daisy Stitch. I know I've talked about her a lot before. She sent me the sweetest package. Wait till I show you this. She stitched that for me. How cute is that? And look at the little buttons. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Kara. I love this so much. So I put this stitch in here, and I have a new one that I'm going to put in it now that this is done. But this was a new start and a finish. And I did it on this beautiful orange fabric. It's by Picture This Plus, and it's called Eek. And this is a 16 count that I did mine on. So this is going to be really cute in a square frame. I just love it. And the floss that I used is a Dinky Dyes, and the color is called Black Coral. So it's kind of like a light black. It's really, really pretty. And I love working with Dinky Dyes. I love the modeling on this fabric too. So good. So thank you, Mom, for that chart and fabric. And thank you, Kara, for my cute bag. I can't believe she stitched me that. I've never stitched on one of these, but I've heard that it's not the easiest thing. So I love it. Thank you. And then I think I just have one more to show. Now, I showed this last time that I had been working on the pumpkin house by Hello from Liz Matthews. Now, you know, this is the one where you stitch it on a dark fabric and a light fabric, and then you hand stitch the whole thing together. So not only did I finish the stitching, but I also got it hand stitched together. Now, my iron that I use for cross stitch is upstairs, so I haven't been able to iron it yet, but I think I got it flattened out enough for you to see. Hold on, let me do it the other way. Yeah, I need to iron it down because I have that flap of, you know, both of those fabrics together underneath of it. But I got the whole thing done. Can you believe it? Y'all, I've been stitching so much. Like, it's just insane the amount of stitching I can get done when I'm not cooking and cleaning and doing all the things. So, yeah, it lined up perfectly. It was not hard to put together. I love the stones in that house. I love all the colors. I did use the Forbidden Fiber Co. floss on this. Super pretty. I have a ton left over, so I'll be using that. I'm just going to keep those colors in my fall bag to use on future fall projects, but I love it so much. So cute. So I'm going to frame that. I'm glad to have that done. I started it last year when it came out and then kind of put it away like I did with, you know, all my other fall stuff. And buddy, I have been in full effect on the fall stitching though. I have been having so much fun working on fall this year, and I don't see an end in sight yet. Like, I'm not tired of it. I've got plans, you know, to be stitching more fall. And I'm just so thankful for the stitching through this whole ordeal. I cannot imagine if that had been taken away as well. Like, if I had to sit here and I couldn't do anything with my hands. I need to get back to my knitting. I'm kind of to a part on the sock that I was working on where I need to like pay attention and finish it. And so I think that just had me kind of stopped for a minute. So I need to like get back to that. I also got a really pretty yarn for my husband to make him a beanie, because I made one for myself and my daughter, and now I want to make him one. And I got this beautiful green color from my local yarn shop, which is Paper Crane Yarns. And he actually was in there with me one day and he saw it and picked it out. And so I need to get that started for him. I need to like take his measurements and everything. And not that that's hard, but you know, when you haven't done something that you need to do, like it's not as easy as just picking it up and going. So like, I just need to do it. My friend Paula just sent me, oh my gosh, like the most beautiful yarns. Like I have so much yarn now, so I need to pick that back up. And just to kind of give an update on, so I'm done talking about the stitching. If you want to hear like an ankle drama update, stick around. If not, I understand if you don't, you know, if that's not interesting. Believe me, I'm not interested in it, but I'm so thankful for everybody that has reached out to me. So many people have told me their stories of like a similar situation, and that really does help to feel like you're not so just alone in this. You know, I'm not the only person this has ever happened to, and everybody's story is a little bit different. But okay, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's see, 4 weeks ago, I slipped in some clay mud. It had just started raining and it was real slick, and I broke and dislocated my ankle. Actually, I say my ankle, but it's actually like one of my leg bones down there at the ankle that broke. And then all these ligaments are torn up. And so that had it like dislocated. Well, I spent the night in the emergency room and got it kind of set back as well as they could, and got a cast. And a week later, I was in surgery to fix it. I've got a plate, a big screw, and a bunch of little screws. Well, 2 weeks after surgery, I went back to the orthopedic surgeon for him to do an x-ray, and I was supposed to get a new cast. So they took my cast off. My incision looked amazing. I had 19 staples. They took all of those out and they did an x-ray, and it's healing great. Like everything's as it should be right now. So the doctor asked me to kind of move my foot, and I was able to. He said some people can't even move it. It's just like stuck. Because I was able to move mine a little bit, and I could do like a little bit of a circle and a little up and a little back. And I was really complaining because my biggest complaint at that point was the swelling in my leg, which is normal with an injury like this, but it was really bothering me because that cast was so tight that when it would swell, it would dig into my leg so hard. Like it just caused me discomfort and pain. And that was what, you know, I just was not looking forward to another cast because of that. So he said he was going to do a cast, but because I'm doing good and I'm being a good patient, you know, I'm staying off of it. I haven't put any weight on it. I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to do. He let me go into a boot instead of the cast, which has been the best thing for me. Like I can't walk on it still. I don't, you know, I have to wear it all the time. None of that has changed, but what has changed is that, like, if it's itchy, I can take the straps off and actually scratch my leg. It's wrapped in a couple ace bandages underneath of here, but like that was another thing. It gets itchy in the cast, and like I couldn't reach it. So now I can scratch it if I need to, and it's not digging into my leg. Like I can adjust it if that happens. So that's been the biggest game changer for me in this whole thing, was not having to go back in a cast. It's huge, and it's like really protective. Like I feel like it's heavier and bigger than the cast was even, but that's okay. I feel protected in it. And you know, if something were to happen, like I was to fall or something, which hopefully I wouldn't, but you know, it's pretty protected with that. So I feel really positive about where everything is going. I will see him again in another month and do more x-rays and everything. And then I think 8 weeks after the surgery. So I'm at 3 now. Today is the 3rd week. 5 more weeks. We're going to talk about starting to put some weight on it. So, you know, I'm just hanging in there. In the meantime, I'm doing so much stitching. It's making me very happy. My whip count is going down. Even though I'm having new starts, I'm also finishing some whips, which is not a bad thing. I mean, I love to stitch and I like to have finishes, so it's been fun. I do want to say that I've had so many messages and comments from y'all, and like I truly feel the love and the well wishes. Like it has really just helped me so much to get through this. I'm generally, I know it might be surprising because I'm like on Flosstube, but I'm really quite a private person. So for me to even share all of this was kind of new and different, but I'm so glad that I did, because so many people have told me their similar stories and just kind of helped me get through this. And I just love every one of you and appreciate you so much for that. And also, you know, I can't drive right now. So, my mom actually has my key to my P.O. box and is periodically checking that for me. And I know some people have reached out and told me that they sent me things. And so, you know how the P.O. box, like you can access it whenever, but if there's some, and I have like a small box. So if it's something that's too big to go in there, she has it behind the desk, and the little post office that I use is only open like certain hours. So it's kind of dependent on my mom's work schedule when she gets by to go by there, when she's actually there, so she can get the packages. So, if she, I forgot to ask her today. I thought she was going to go by there yesterday. I don't know if she made it or not. But if she hasn't gone by there, I think my husband can go Monday for me. But you know, if I did get something from you, you would have heard from me. So if you have sent me something, thank you so much. And if you haven't heard from me, I did not get it yet because my mom hasn't had a chance to get by the post office. It's just, you know, relying on other people to do everything. And like my mom, she's been coming here and like cooking for me and helping me out. My husband has been absolutely amazing because he's had to literally work all day and then do all the things that I would have taken care of. So, and my little daughter, like she just jumps up and helps me. Like she makes me a coffee every morning, and like it's just so nice to be surrounded by people that want to take care of me. My dad, he's been coming and bringing food. My sister sent me food down here. Like it's just been so nice to have that village around me to help with my family. So anyway, sorry if I got a little long-winded, you know, being stuck on this couch. I think I got a little chatty Cathy today, so I'm sorry, but thank you for sticking around if you're still here. Oh, and you know what? I've got some giveaway winners, and then we're done. Okay, so you know, my friend Laura, she is Textile Crafts. This is one of her charts. She offered to do a giveaway for 2 PDFs. 2 winners, each would get 1 PDF. And you don't have to pick this one. You can pick any of her designs. Well, I picked the 2 winners. So what I would like for you to do is, if you are a winner, just send me a message either on Instagram or email. My info is down below, and let me know that you won. Also, if I ever do a giveaway, I will not contact you like in the comments or any other way. You will only find out from me telling you here on the video. So, just want to put that out there because I know some people like to say, oh, you've won. That will not be me. I will tell you on the video. So, my 2 winners, the first one is Stitchy_Hazel. And Janan Doster 2560. So here are my 2 winners. Get in touch with me and I'll get your email address over to Laura so you guys can coordinate. You can pick out which chart you would like. And thank y'all so much for watching and hanging out with me for a little bit. And I will see you in a couple of weeks. Happy stitching! Bye!